Okay, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I think we're live. I think we are. Yes, we're live. Hi, everyone. This is kind of new. This is not prepared, and I thought I needed to be challenged today, and this is the good way to do it. What more challenging thing than do something live? This might be horrible. This might not be, but it will be fun for me, and that's what's, I guess, the point here. Challenge myself and make it fun at the same time. I'm gonna wait a few minutes before. If someone could tell me in the chat that this is indeed working. Yeah. Raf is here. Hi, Raf. Thank you so much for joining me. This is new, like I was saying, and let me share this on Facebook too, just in case. And then we'll get started, and I'll tell you what the plan is. So here's the plan. The plan is that I have this piece of music that I want to start writing. I don't know if it's just going to be a writing exercise or if it's going to be anything else. We'll see. But we're just going to write something. And I kind of started doing that a few days back. It was intended to be something else, and then that project didn't really quite work. And so basically the plan is that I'm going to take that piece that I recorded, just my guitar here, through the XFX2. I already recorded that with a metronome, but here's the catch. When I hit record, I didn't know what I was going to record. But the only object that I had was that this is going to be a theme, and I didn't have a key or anything. I just played notes on the metronome, and my only rule that I set for myself was that I wanted to record it as if it was written before, as if I knew what I was going to play. So I played it with confidence. So that's kind of what I have today. It's not a very long piece, but we'll try to make it something more interesting. And again, it doesn't necessarily stay in the same key. And by the way, if you missed the beginning, that's okay. This is being recorded. You'll be able to rewatch it in, I think, 4 hours or something. I can't remember the lag. Maybe less. So here's what I have, and let me know if the volume is okay. So I recorded this with a click. The tempo was 120, and again, I just set myself the objective that this is going to be a theme. We'll see what happens. Here it is. Let's record it to the click too. Okay, not the prettiest, most beautiful thing out there. I know there's some key changes. Again, I don't know the keys. I don't know anything. I just recorded it and tried to do something interesting. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you guys trying this out with me. Okay, so again, this is not planned. I don't know what we're going to do with this. I don't know. We're just going to play around. So I recorded this in Logic, and I set my loop here, and sometimes really cool things come out of this exercise, by the way. So this might make it to something more. I don't know. But I just have my theme. I'll call this theme. That's the guitar parts, and I'm going to add a new track. We could go a lot of different routes here. I'm going to add a software instrument, and I'm going to add... let's add stylus. I often start with stylus. Let me show you what that is. It's right here. That's the box, but I think it might be downloadable too. It's Spectrasonics instrument. Really like it a lot. It's got tons of loops. I'm going to use some of these. It's kind of an expensive software. It took me a while to save up for it, but really like it. I don't regret it. So once this is loaded, here's Stylus right here, and I'm going to browse through the different loops that they have. I can make my loops fall into, but that's not what I'm going to do here. I'm looking for something that just holds the tempo, that is a little more interesting than just having this. Okay, so that's all I'm doing here. I'm going to go into the expansion libraries, and they're categorized into different settings here. By the way, is the sound okay for everyone here? My voice and the rest? I hope so. And guys, thank you very much for your nice comments. I really, really appreciate it. It's very nice of you. Let's just try the Liquid Grooves ones. I usually find some interesting things here, and each folder on the left here has a multitude of loops that kind of fit that folder, but it's just a matter of listening. So if I click play, that's one of them. I can so it's synced to whatever I recorded, so or it should be. So I didn't really like that. I'm just browsing right now. So hopefully at the end of this live event we'll have something kind of interesting that we can work with. I don't think this is gonna work, but maybe. No, I want something more straightforward. Something like that might work for what I want. I like the double feel thing, so I'm just going to drag and drop this right here. We can change anything later on, but that's what we're going to use for now. So we've got something like this now going on. Okay, very strange theme. It is. That's okay. So I don't know if I'll keep using this. We'll see. Okay, let's. I think we need some pads, some nice chords. So I've got my MIDI keyboard here on the bottom. I'm going to add another track, and we're also going to use another Spectrasonic instrument, and this is the Omnisphere plugin, which is also over there. It's a collection of synthesizers, pads, lead patches. It's really good. It even has some instrumental things in this. Okay, so let's continue adding things. Let's see. Okay, so I've got my MIDI keyboard here. Just right there. That's how I'm working. Maybe that's what I should do for now. Okay, so you got nice. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. No, we're gonna look for something more atmospheric. And there are tons of patches. Maybe if I just start typing atmospheres, we'll find something. That's very orchestral, very dramatic. It's too dramatic for what I want, but it's kind of that idea, though. I think that's a little too airy. That might work later for layers. So hopefully by the end of this, we'll have something arranged. Let's just play with it and see how it blends in with the theme that we have. I'm not going to play the whole theme, maybe a section of it. Maybe we'll start here. Yeah, we'll just loop that. Okay. Okay, so I could tell that there's a chord change here at the end, not on the beat. Right there. Da, 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 on the pa. So on the pa, I'll have to change something, but I'm going to find a note that works. There we go. That works. I think that's definitely going to be too heavy. So we'll keep going. And then your ear kind of guides you. Ba, ba. I want something, I don't want the obvious ba, ba. That, I like that, I think. So let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that. But I don't like the sound. So. I like that. I'm going to record this piece. We'll see. That chord. Okay. Okay, so I lift it up because the second chord is coming here. I'm going to quantize this. And for now, I'm going to mute stylus. It's kind of in the way, but I'll get back to it after. I'm going to quantize this, which means that these notes, I'm going to make them start right at the beginning. Every software is a little different to do that, but that's what I'll do. So, okay, the next chord starts right here. You see it? So I'm going to drag these, and I'm going to cut. Okay, so that's, I think it works for now, right? Okay, I'll stop really quick to say hello to newcomers. Thank you for joining us. This is an experiment. I had this theme recorded and I'm trying to arrange it. And when I wrote the theme, I didn't know what I was going to record. Or when I recorded the theme, I didn't know. I just recorded it. Tried to make something that makes sense out of an ad-lib type of thing. So that's where we're going after. Okay. Okay. Just making sure that I didn't miss anything. So you might not see everything on my computer screen. Yes, because the software I'm using to stream is focusing on a single window. That's right. But okay. Dennis is asking me an interesting question here. When you arrange or mix stereo guitars coming from a stereo pedal, like a dual delay or something like that, as opposed to a double tracked guitar, do I pan inputs full left and full right? It depends. It depends. Generally speaking, I'd say yes, because I really like the separation. But it depends what I'm recording to. If I'm recording to other instruments, maybe not. It all depends. But okay, so here we are. We've got our chord here. Let's try to find the next chord, and then we'll play a little bit more with it. So I've got, and I don't know if that chord is going to last for a full bar, for 2 bars. I don't know. I recorded this improv theme, about a week ago, so I'm not sure. But let's hear. Okay, that's definitely another chord. So again, your ear and searching around. Okay, I like this for now. And then another one, right? And then something else there. I know that this chord starts a little bit before, but that's okay. Okay, so let's just record this part. I know it's the wrong bass, but that's okay because I can adjust it. Okay, this started a little bit before. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to do. Okay, there's another chord that needs to come here. Okay. If you don't know what chord might work, just listen to the theme. Ba ba. Find these notes. Ba ba. Ba ba da da. Ba. These notes can be part of your chord. And then I'm gonna fill in the blanks with that. I like that. Okay, kind of like that. Let's hear what we have so far. Okay, we'll make sure that tempo matches after, but it's starting to take shape. So we've got the next section here. Okay, so that's definitely one chord on one bar. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that works. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. That would be a cool arpeggio to play later on when we play a theme or a solo. Yeah. Yes, let's see. Maybe. That's too busy, I think. Major 7, yeah. Yeah, that works. Maybe an octave higher? No? Yeah, well, let's do that. Okay, I like that. Okay, let's take a pause for questions. Okay, this is a question that I've been getting from ZTEX, and I probably should answer it. It's about masterclass sessions. Are they finished? Well, okay, I'll tell you what's going on. I started the masterclass sessions about 3 months ago. Every Monday there was a new guitar masterclass session. I enjoyed doing those, and one day, because I usually record those on Thursdays, on a Thursday I got up and I set up the office to film. It's like, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to do this today. I don't feel like doing it. But then I was like, I have to do it. I have to. It's expected. And so I started doing it, and I was like, no, like I really don't like this. I've got to be, for my own sanity, I don't want to do it today. And so I didn't. And the next day, I started to feel very pressured by myself. I put pressure on myself. It's like, they're expecting it. I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. It was driving me crazy. And so I went on a long walk, and I talked to my wife about it and all that. And I realized that I just didn't want to do it. That that day, and at that time I just didn't feel like doing it. And then that reminded me of several times in my life where I felt stuck in something and that I didn't want to do. The Guitar Infusion class, that's a big course that I have. At the time when I started it, it was a weekly thing. And after 2.5 years of teaching every single week on this big curriculum, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I've got paying members, so I wrapped the course up, got to an end, and that's what the Guitar Infusion course became today. But all that to say that I realized that I was doing exactly what I was doing when I got really burned out of doing the Guitar Infusion stuff, weekly lessons. The only difference is that I wasn't paid for it, it doesn't matter. But all that to say that I need a break from them, and overall, I'm kind of taking a break from scheduled YouTube content. I'm still keeping the Wednesday Q&As, but yeah, I just got burned out. And so for now, I'm basically making videos when I feel like doing them. I think it's going to be better for you, for me, for everyone. And that doesn't mean that it won't come back, but I'm not stopping making videos. I'm just doing them when I want to. Okay, let's continue with this. This is taking shape. I like it. Actually, before hearing everything, let's just continue with all these and just add basic chords. Then we'll hear the whole thing and we'll start to arrange a little bit more. So we've got our chords here. We're on bar number 11. Okay. So all that could be maybe one chord. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, I have to tweak something at the end, but let's record this one. Okay, right here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Maybe some kind of. I like part of that. I kind of like it. Let's do that. So remember that there's no bass. The bass might add some foundation and some notes that are maybe missing if you're just hearing something like this. If you're just hearing that. Okay, next one. So we just continue. So that theme was not planned again. If you just joined me, it sounds a little weird. Yeah, I just recorded the theme on a click. Oh, that's kind of weird. Da-da-ba-ba-da. So find the notes of that theme. Ba, ba, ba. Oops, sorry. Let's do this. Let's go back to this view. Ba, 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 ba. Is that what I had? I think. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Maybe that chord could last for the whole thing. It could, but I don't want it to. I want to change there. Maybe just changing versions of the chord or something. Okay, then I'm gonna go. That's what I want. Right there. Okay, we'll let that chord last for the full bar there, something like that, I think. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Okay, I like that. And the ear is just guiding me. I don't plan with written rules. I like to be guided by the ear. I usually use anything theory to get unstuck. Maybe that's not the best way to do it, but that's what I do. To get unstuck or to, actually to get unstuck. But usually I start by just listening. Okay, we're getting close to the end here for the chords. That's cool. I like the major 7. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then major 7th, I think. Okay, and that last piece there. And the last bar. Well, nice major 7 chord. Okay, and same, we're gonna make that last a little longer here. Okay, did that make sense what we did here? Just added some chords. We're just painting over what's going on here. STB, is it hard to work indoors when you live in beautiful Colorado? Sometimes, but what you see really on video is me inside. But I spend a lot of time outside too, which is cool. It's actually kind of cold today, but yep, I go outside a lot. Okay. Roger's guitars and stuff. I didn't know. That's cool. That Sonus is doing a guitar with the technology built in. I'll have to check them out. I really like the Sonus stuff. They're really cool people. Ron Paul, awesome, great. Yeah, I'm in Fort Collins, Colorado, north of Denver. Where are you? Let's hear what we have. I'm excited about this. We'll see. Okay, so there's a few rhythm things that we can do, but I like the overall color that we're getting here. So let's take care of these little rhythm things. And part of the problem is that this patch here has some delay, which is beautiful, I think. But that means that I need to anticipate that so that when the chord lasts a little bit longer and the theme changes, I don't want some of the resonating notes to maybe clash harmonically with what's going on after. So I'm just gonna go through this and see what I can do to make it better. That works. You know, I'm not sure about this right here. I don't like it that much. Maybe this can continue the whole thing. Let's see. No, probably not. Yep, we'll just leave it like this. So this chord is starting a little too late, I think, and this one is ending too late also. So I'm going to move that a little bit. And I'm going to start this a little before. I know you say I could quantize, but I'm not going to. This is close, but not quite. I'm going to start this a little before. Yeah, same here. I want this to start a little bit before. I think something else could be done here. Okay, I'm hearing da 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 da, something like that, and the other chord's probably staying there. So we'll try that. So I'm not a keyboard player. I gotta search around. I hear that. Let's hear. Let's try it. Oops, sorry. Where is it starting? It's starting right here. Yeah, I like that. What do you think? Well, I think that works. But it just needs to start a little bit before. With the click, it'll be better. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's great. No, we'll do a response here. Da da ba da. Da 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 da. I get excited with those kind of things. So we get da da ba da ba da ba da. Yeah. I don't know if that came out right. I like that chord. Okay, there's the modulation here happens a little bit before on the guitar, so I think that's good. What do you guys think? It's different, but I like it. Let's work on this sound a little bit. I think there's just too much delay. It carries on, and it's gonna add a little bit of mud and a little bit of confusion. So I am not. This is embarrassing, but I decided to do it live. I don't really know how to remove the delay and play with things, but we're just gonna have to play with things. What if I remove the reverb completely? Yeah. Does anyone know how to change that sound so that there's no delay on it. This sound is made of two things. The strings here. It's got to be somewhere around here. I don't know. But the cool thing, though, is that we can cheat. I can just duplicate this right here, and I can change the instrument. I could look at the built-in synths, maybe. Maybe I'll find something that works a little bit better. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if this is... Let's try this instead. I'm not going to duplicate it. I'm just going to create a new track. I'm going to copy and paste that right here, which means that now I can assign to this a new sound and just play around with it a little bit. We'll go to the synths, maybe the pads. That's kind of cool too, but that's a lot of delay, but at least I know how to remove that if I need to. Things change a lot with the sound, huh? I think I like the first one anyways. Yeah, I don't like what it's doing there at the end. I want something that keeps the character of the note, yet that has a little bit of effect to it, but not that much. Yeah, that's very delay heavy. Maybe I can move this up, maybe. Yeah, see, I need to look into maybe here. I don't know. I like the first one anyways. Just for the sake of it. We can add a little bit of this, blend it in with the rest. I think there's potential with this. Now, what if we added stylus back in? Okay, that's not going to work. I can tell you right away. I don't want this to play at the same time. But I don't know how to not. Oh, maybe that. There we go. I think it does kind of work, actually. Okay, yeah, I kind of like it, actually. Okay, I'm going to add some drums. So we're going to remove this. And we're going to add some real drums. So the stylus thing is cool. I think I might leave it. These are going to be pads. And I'm going to add some drums and then the bass, and that'll really help things out, I think. For drums, I've got a couple options. Easy Drummer, which I like. Easy Drummer 2, actually, which is a tune track instrument. Or excellent audio addictive drums too is also good. Let's use Easy Drummer. I'm going to open that up. And I know you probably can't see the window here. I'm sorry. But I've got the Easy Drummer 2. Let me see if I can fix that window thing actually real quick. Because there's several windows that are opened in Logic right now. And I'm going to see if I can make it so that it's not just the tracks view, but other things too. Let's see. I could do my full monitor. Maybe that'll be better. We'll do that. We'll do the full monitor, which means that when I switch windows, you're going to see everything else. But now you should see everything that you need to see. A lot of loops in Easy Drummer 2. The search function is kind of cool, where you can tap to find something. So if we just imagine, I think I'm going to keep that same feel that I had in the Salis. So, boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, something like that maybe. Or I could just go with some loops and listen to loops and see what works. It's not the feel I want. Yeah, that's more like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's just use that. Drag and drop. This is not... If I were to use this on an album or something, I would demo it like that, and then I would hire a real drummer to do things, probably if I could afford it, which is always easier. Okay, so we have this now. Yeah, that's cool. I think. Okay, so we'll do two versions because I've got something else that I want to try here. So I just copied and pasted that. The other version that we're going to try is going to be with the same instrument, but I want to try a double bass type of thing, maybe. So we can go through maybe the metal expansion. There's Metalhead, Metal Machine. We'll find something in there probably. Oops. Sorry, I was on the wrong one. So this is the one that I want. Okay. So we've got a drum kit from Hell 2 is good. Metal Machine, Metalheads. Okay, we'll find something in here. No. I want a double bass thing, but that is not a super fast. But maybe this, I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes you might be surprised at what happens. How do I sync this? Yeah, it should follow host. Okay. Maybe that. No, you know what? Let's just keep the original one and we'll just adjust if we need to. I kind of like the original idea. It's still has some heaviness to it. Let's go through the different drum patches. That is the modern basic, which is okay, but I want something more compression. That's a little better, I think. And the stylus is just clashing with everything. So I don't like stylus. I'm going to remove it. Okay. We got, it's taking shape. It started with this. It sounds a little more coherent now. Okay, let's add some bass. And for this, I'm going to use, I used to use, again, a Spectrasonics instrument, Trillion, but not anymore. Now I've been using something from IK Multimedia, the Motto bass, which I reviewed on YouTube. I like it because it's so fast and it sounds really good. And the interface is super easy. So I want a modern type of bass, so we'll do maybe a studio bass. Yeah, something like that. And just play around. Now this is gonna really take shape because of the extra bass note that I'm gonna have. It's gonna bring those chords alive. I'm gonna change this window because I know now you see everything. That's just kind of horrible. A horrible view. I'm going to change this real quick so that I can go to the YouTube interface and look at your questions or comments. So I'm going to change this to window. Sorry, you see the back end kind of, but that's what I want. Okay, now this should be better. Mia. Go to YouTube really quick. Bonjour, maman. My mom's here too. Okay, so we've got not too many questions. That's great. Okay, great. So we're using Motto bass here. And same exact thing. I'm going to play and use my ear and see what happens. And we'll do it like piece by piece. What I really like with the bass is that it really can change everything. Like the obvious route would be to do this, but why not? See, it changes everything. I love it. I feel that bass is not in tune, or maybe my guitar is not in tune. Let's play a little bit with the bass sound. I'm not convinced yet. Yeah, that's a little better. I think that's good. I like this. So that's what we have. And I do like. Okay. Yeah, I like that feel. So let's record that. Okay, there's a modulation here. We better have the theme too, just in case. Ah, there. The bum. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't like that last bop. Yeah, we'll do that. I know it's the wrong note, but it was the right tempo. Here we go. Ooh, that's horrible. I feel that that bass is just not in tune. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't like this. It's not working, so when it's not working, you just delete and try again. But I'm going to try to fine-tune this bass. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. It's just not working exactly for me. Can I fine-tune this bass? Yes, I can. No, it's close. No, that's probably 438 or something. No, I guess 440 will do that. I think it's the delay of these chords that is messing me up, I think. Yeah, I'm going to delete these last things here. And I'm going to use the drums to inspire what should come. Ba ba. No, that's horrible. I knew I shouldn't have done this live. Now you see how bad. Well, let's follow the theme then, if that didn't work. Maybe we'll loop that. Yeah, that's it. Or maybe, yeah. We'll try that. Probably something like that. We'll see. We need some chords here. Yep, that's it. Maybe. Can I go lower? Maybe, I don't know. Or we just follow the theme. Something like that, I think. Not the theme, but what we added with the chord previously. Yep. Yeah, no, I don't like following that too. Sorry, a lot of searching around. Yep. Oops, sorry. We'll probably use the theme here. Is that what I did? That's weird. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Okay, little problem with the starting note here. It needs to start right here. Okay, great. Let me go back to the YouTube right here. Mark, yes. Yeah. To try with a real bass? Absolutely. Yeah, I probably should. But that's how I usually work without a real bass. I don't, because I can't modify it after. Okay. So we've got something which I might keep. Let's listen to the whole thing. Okay, I kind of like it. It sounds very different from what I thought it would sound first, but one thing that I probably would do if I wanted to continue is only work on this theme and double the theme with a synthesizer. I like layers, and maybe I overdo it, but I like it. So that's why I'll do it. And just experiment. So what do we have? Ba-da-ba. No, I'm not going to use this. I promise. Although, maybe I will. It sounds interesting. Mixed in. I think I'm going to use a saw. Not a saw, but a saw. Let me show you. I've got this sound that I used a lot on, well, that I like to use on a lot of different things, and it's a Nomnisphere sound. Let's see if I can find it. That's it. I like this. That's what I'll use, I think. But I'll probably do that an octave lower. No, it was good where it was. That's not exactly what I had. Or I could go a different route. Maybe. Something like that goes on the back. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to let this sit a little bit and go back and do some of the cleaning up, like yeah, shortening the MIDI notes, like Nex is suggesting, yes, making it more realistic. I'll probably go back now and learn this theme that I had, tune my guitar, and play it over this now. Work on the bass sound a little bit more, mix a little more, but that's kind of what I was hoping to achieve today in this live thing, and it's good because it keeps me accountable, so it's great. I got to write some music, work on something, and hang out with you guys. That was great. I'm gonna stick around for if you have a few questions. I'm gonna go back to see if there's any other questions that I missed, and I don't know if I answered this, Mark, but the bass that I was using is Modo bass, and I was using, I don't know that I'll keep this, but I was using the Bassman 5 strings model for this. Trying to go back to see if there's any other questions. Omnisphere vocals, yeah, I could definitely do that. I probably should, maybe will. I think I answered everything. Let's do this one more time. sounds very mechanical, very a piece here, a piece there. But I think I can make something out of it. If I do, I will upload it in a video. But thank you very much for hanging out with me. This seemed to work okay, the live stream. And guys, thanks so much for everything. I will see you very soon. I'm gonna do some not so fun work now. But thanks, guys. I appreciate everyone, and I'll see you next time. Now, the odd thing is I don't know how to end this. Oh yeah, I do. It's right here. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye.